No.
Until then, you guys be good. I'm gonna go
Hi, y'all.
off, and I'll talk to you guys later.
That's what I thought. What's going on, guys? I put... Damn. You know what? Hi, Bama. I filmed a video about the Tennessee case. And while I was doing the digging for that... Hi, Rachel. Hi, Lisa. While I was doing the digging for that, I came across a fake nurse that was actually employed at a hospital. She was employed at a hospital treating patients. Yeah, without the qualifications. So I'm going to try to film that as well today just so I can get that out of the way. But I am obsessed with the Tennessee case. Obsessed with it. So I was editing that and decided I would take a break and do this. How does that even happen? Thanks, Rachel. How does that even happen? How many... Sorry, I almost dropped my phone. How does that even happen? When you get hired at a major health facility, don't you have to, give them documentation? Because, listen, when I went through nursing clinicals, oh my God, I just found all those documents, right? Because when I went through nursing clinicals, thanks, Bama, I was on opiates, right? So every time I registered for my clinical facility and my UA, I would pee dirty for opiates. So I had to jump through all these hoops to attend clinicals, right? How the fuck do you hire somebody that doesn't even have a license as an RN that treats thousands of patients? Hi, Spada. Right, I'm so confused. I don't even know how a mistake like that happens, gets through, and then that person treats patients for over a year. How? I found it. I'm sorry. What up, Birdsert? I found it. Hold on, I took notes. So if you don't know, I take notes when I film, right? That's why sometimes you'll see I'm looking off, I'm reading. But anyway, I took notes. Hi, I just started. Where is it? Where's the nurse? She's in Florida, of course. Of course. Thanks, can't even. Not multiple people aren't doing their job. Not only, hi DB, not only in Tennessee with the fucking justice system, but also apparently you could get hired at Advent Health and not even have a fucking RN license. What? Treated patient, Rachel, I'm obsessed. I want to know why he left that baby alive, because there's a reason. Okay, listen to me. Treated 4,000 hold on. Advent Health. Yeah, right. She worked at Advent Health. 4,486 patients she treated between 6/24 and 1/25. How was she even allowed on the floor? Where the fuck are those documents? She wasn't a nurse. No, she had no license. Hold on. I pulled those documents out recently. Because I was going through a bunch of shit, right? I also found a high school report card. Wait, crazy work! JC, crazy! I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. This might be it. What I had to go through every semester, okay? Oof, flag law. Every semester, all right? When I had to, reapply for clinicals, because sometimes I did them at different facilities. No, this is my malpractice insurance, right? I found these because they always gave me trouble being on opiates for obvious reasons, right? It was like the height of the opiate epidemic, okay? So this is me. I had to do this every semester because I would change clinical facilities, right? Aside from the fact that I'm not immune to varicella. But don't ask me how. But my varicella, they're always too low. I have been boosted multiple times and I'm still not immune to varicella. So there's that. So I had to go through that, right? I also had to, my drug tests, right? Hi, Tracy. My doctor, I always had to look every semester. I did this every semester. Spoke with student, I think 52810. That can't be right. Oh, maybe it is, right? Facts not accepted. Needs note for opiates, maybe page number 2. I had to go to my doctor every single semester and get him to write me a letter. I had to include my MRIs, my CT, everything to prove why I was on this medication. I want to know how the fuck an RN gets hired without a license. It blows, it is out of the realm of possibility in my mind. Maybe it's just different state. Maybe I had to go through so much because I was in New York. But like, it seems, hi Lainey, it seems crazy to me that somebody can hire a nurse. I don't even know if she has a degree, right? Because for those of you that don't know, you can have a nursing degree. Like in my case, I never took my boards, right? So it's different. But I don't, right? Apparently, I could treat patients all day as long as I was on opiates. But God forbid I didn't have a license. And that's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. It could be, different states, right? For those that say that it never happens. Hi, Green Eyed Girl, how are you? I took a bunch of shit, out when I was going through stuff because the producer, I agree, the producer wanted, these are papers that I wrote in boarding school, right? He wanted stuff from boarding school, so I pulled some stuff out and I came across the nursing stuff and just found that it was relevant. But I'm good. How do you employ this woman for a year with no license? I would imagine that they have to get checked through situations. No, I would imagine, that's what I would think, but apparently not. Crazy work. Listen, and here's the I've never had a license, right? I never had a license to practice as an RN. I cannot even imagine. This is what leads me to believe that she didn't even go to school, because nobody that has would do some shit like that. And then, chances are she had malpractice insurance, right? Because generally it's across the board. I even had to have it as a student. There was a woman arrested today for practicing as an RN with no license. Treated over 4,000, no license. She had no license. I should say, maybe more information is available now. Maybe she had, no, she was never an RN. Which is wild to me. Hold on, I'll try to pull it up. Because that's what I was saying, that I had to jump through all kinds of hoops. So how do you actually, and that was for clinical. That was just clinical. So how do you actually, I don't see, hold on. I'm going to see if she had, hold on. Treated over 4,000 patients. I just want to see if she went to college. Okay. 7 counts of practicing a healthcare professional. Right. You had to do just for clinical. So how in the fuck Okay, hold on. She submitted fake records to get a job in Palm Coast, Flagler County. Hold on. I'm trying to see if she went to school at all. She better be held on bail. I'm looking for, I want to see if she had any type of degree. You know what I mean? Because, hi, Psycho Bunny. She used, y'all. She used another healthcare worker's license number. Wait a second. How? Hold on. How do you even do that? Okay, hold on. Submitted false documentation to be employed as an advanced nurse technician. Which is wild to me. Thanks, Riley. Hi, Rose. I can't, it would have never happened in New York. Hi, April. It would have never happened in New York. Because they vet everything so fucking carefully, y'all. Like, when I tell you that it was always, number one, my varicella titers were always a problem. Every semester. They would make me go get a booster. I'd get the booster. I'd still have, it's Florida. I would still have, my titers would still be low. So then I would have to go to my doctor, who had to write a letter stating, I keep getting boosted and I'm still not immune. Varicella, if you don't know, is the chicken pox, right? I had to do that all the time. So I'm mind blown. A police investigation was launched after hospital bosses terminated her due to concerns about her qualifications. After she worked there for a fucking year, dude? Hi, Nikki, how are you? What up, cheese and crackers? Mind blown. I'm astounded that this is even possible. She was employed by Advent Health Palm Coast. You're in Palm Coast? From July of 23 to January of 2025. Hi, Tara. Okay, hold on. She was offered a promotion, okay, in January. This is probably when she lost her job. A colleague reported her to authorities when they realized the nursing assistant license she had used to get hired expired. Her contract was then terminated and a 7-month criminal investigation. Wow, dude. I hope she saved money, but probably not, since the bail is $70,000 and she's still sitting now. But that blows my mind. That's crazy. So I found that came up on like my homepage, you know. Right. Becca. That's what I'm saying. That's quite literally what I'm saying. Is that before I was even allowed to step on the floor for clinicals, I had to go through all this crazy shit because I wasn't immune to varicella, right? I don't know who that is. Because I'm not. I'm never going to be immune to, like, varicella. My titers are always low, right? I don't know if you were here. These documents are from when I had to go into clinical, right? Every semester I had to do this shit because I was also positive for opiates, right? Like, I took them legally for a long time. So I would have to get doctor's notes, why I'm on this, why I'm on that, right? This is my malpractice insurance. But like, now, hi Silly Spout, now the problem becomes, I would imagine that she had to have malpractice insurance. Right, that's what I'm saying, Ketty Lee. So how the fuck, was she able to be employed for over, whatever, a year, when, Virtual Vibes, with no fucking license? She used somebody else's license number with the same name. And when they pushed her about it, she said that she had recently gotten married. Thanks, sassy bitch. How? Lainey. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Marissa. I guess everybody's coming in late. So I'm mind blown because to me, hi, night nurse, I had to hop through all these for clinical just so I could be in the facility to train, right? It worked for a year. That's crazy to me. So I was trying to see, I was trying to see if she had any type of education, right? Like, did she go to school? Yeah, it's scary. That's true too. Like, were you just learning on the job? And to be fair, hi Ryan, to be fair, right? They always told us in nursing school, you're just learning to learn. You're going to learn your first day on the floor, right? So like, but that's a lot. If you have no, just somebody that faked being a nurse. Hi Yankees girl. If you have, like, you figure your first day on the floor, for the nurses anyway, right? You had all this knowledge here, right? So it wasn't like you were just coming in off the street. Chances are you did clinicals. You had a basic knowledge of how things worked. So how could that have flown? Right? I'm mind blown. But I saw it as I was finishing digging up the information for the Tennessee video. And I was like, how the fuck? So I was mind blown. Because I would think that the process to be hired at a healthcare facility would be harder than my clinicals. That's what I would think. Crazy, right? Silly me. Silly me. Because that's wild. That's crazy. And like, to be there for over a year. Like, I understand if you're a fast hire, like you're working and whatever. But it was a year? Oh. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what I was thinking before, Ketty Lee, right? Because of the name difference, wouldn't you have been fingerprinted? It's crazy to me, y'all. I can't believe I had to do more for a clinical facility, which, to be fair, was a healthcare facility. I did my clinical in hospitals every semester. However, one time I did it at like a rehabilitation center. But anyway, it was a hospital that I did my clinicals in, and they were fucking on my ass about documentation that were like, and I was there with the school, like with the college, you know? That's what I'm thinking. So the name. And then you're saying there's going to be several lawsuits. Yeah, but what are they going to sue? Her malpractice insurance? Because she had to have that. So, like, I'm super confused. I plan to follow it. Hi, grandbabies. Right. And I was like, wait, what? How the fuck? What up, Two of a Kinds? I was so confused. I was so confused. But it did just happen. Like, it was just becoming public. So I figured I would make, oh yeah, they're coming, 100%, 100%. But they're going to wind up suing Advent for being negligent. That's what it's going to come down to. My mom, her ex-husband was a hospitalist in a major New York City, health network. Oh yeah, they'll sue the hospital. But like, you're still sitting in jail? Right, and that's another thing too. The insurance policy, is it even valid if it's in somebody else's name? Let me pull that back out. Right, I agree, lady. I'm not saying that at all. I want to see if, right, that's what I was going to say. Is it even valid? This is a copy of my malpractice insurance, okay? My name has a policy number, right? Policy period 7/21/10 to 7/21/11. Program but for those in the back that say that this never happened, right? Program administrator, right? You'll see it says NSO, right? NSO. For those that don't understand, Nurses Service Organization, okay? But the policy would have to be null if it's in the wrong name. No? I would think. Where's NAPSAT? I would think that would mean that policy is trash. Hey, Thanks, Aaron. Garbage, because it's the wrong name. Does anybody know anything about insurance policies? Because it's not literally my area of expertise. But, oh look, imagine that. Right, yeah, that's what I would imagine. Where did that just go? Let's see. Weird. Ain't that strange? Weird. Y'all in the back saying it never happened. No, I would think. You're right. You're right. And it's just crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And like you hear this shit happening at like hole in the wall pill mill type clinics, but not fucking major health institutions. Wild. That's crazy to me. I was mind blown. I was like, she did what? I couldn't believe it. Did you? Yeah. Yeah. It was a long time ago, you know. But, and another frequent question is why I didn't take my boards, right? When I got arrested, sure. Did you request one? I don't see you. You live on Staten Island? Laura? Hi, Betty White. Do you want me to request you, Smarta? Hold on. Oh, yeah. I lived on the corner of Borders. I actually still own that house, actually. Hold on. Where are you? There you are. Yeah. Actually, my ex-husband's family owned Silvestro's for many years. Oh, really? That's crazy. Yeah. My kids went to PS30. If you're from Fisk, you know Silvestro's. Because when his dad died, we took it over for a while. But that is that's my children's grandparents. I invited you, Spada. Do you see how to accept it? Because I can't walk you how to do that. I went to CSI, actually. For nursing, anyway. Yeah. It's my married name. Was my married name. You're good. So I didn't take my boards because when I got arrested, right, my entire... Listen, I don't talk about them here. I don't talk about them, but I was just using it as like a reference point. But yeah. That's my... We're ex... He's my ex for a reason, right? But I was with him for most of my life. Hi, this girl came to play. So, when I got arrested, right, and I was on the cover of the Staten Island Advance, right? Y'all remember all that, right? Nursing made me withdraw. I had to withdraw, okay? In the meantime, I did what was necessary for a psych degree. When that case was dismissed, I flipped back. What did he name his youngest? Oh, if you're new here, my ex-husband had a new baby about a year ago, maybe a little more. He named her Margaret. So my ex-husband has a baby, and my daughter was like, "You're gonna name your kid with a different girl, after mom, like after your ex-wife." Yeah, it's fun. But yeah, my children, actually, I'm working on them right now, Spina. My kids actually have that house on Waters. Hold on. Why aren't you coming up? Hold on, maybe because I already requested? Ryan, can you pull her up? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, super strange. But anyhow, to me, what I should have taken my boards. Hindsight. Right, I probably should have. However, my addiction at that point in time was getting out of control. It was becoming unmanageable, if you will, right? So I knew that with the arrest, whether I sued or not, it was going to be an issue, right? So I decided I was going to take my GRE. There we go. Gotcha. I decided I was going to take my GRE, right? I was actually studying. Give me 1 second, Spada. You're also loading. No, I gave it back. But she's just loading. Can y'all hear her? Let me drop her. Re-request, Spada. When I went into treatment, when I went into rehab to get clean, I was studying for my GRE. I was just unsure if I wanted to, what the fuck? I was just unsure if I wanted to become a psychiatrist. I was also debating going to law school, actually. And then I relapsed, and by the time I got my shit right, too much time had lapsed. There we go, Spada.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay, I was just talking to my sister. She's a nurse administrator for Advent Health. She's out of the Orlando location.
Oh.
And I said, how could this happen?
Yeah.
And she said she did go to nursing school, failed her boards, and then she got fired. Took them past, I don't know what that means. She's still going to jail, and they will revoke her license. Oh, she took her license and then passed, but she was hired after she had failed her boards.
Right.
She stole someone's license with the same first name, which we know. She got caught when that nurse that she stole the name went to work for Advent Health. So that's how she got caught.
Right. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe that it's a thing.
Well, that's what I said to her. I said, how could this happen? I mean, this is your job. This is what you do.
Right.
And that's what she said. It just was kind of a failure of systems.
Crazy. Congratulations, Cranberries. What up, Jolene? I appreciate you, Spada. It is crazy.
Okay, you can drop me.
You're good. No, y'all, it is crazy. I'm just shocked because of what I had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Right, they were going to promote her, and that's when they caught it. Jolene, since you're here, I sent an email to that investigator, letting him know that Gabby was, again, accusing people of doing things that they're not doing. But that's what I'm saying, Salty. I can't even believe that this happens. Yes, congratulations to I want to go to the Bahamas. Yeah. So I emailed him and I sent him that link and said, today, Gabrielle accused a woman named Darlene of going into her job, and it did not happen. Darlene does live local, but is homesick. How is Gabby able to sit there and accuse people of things like this that they're not doing? With the link. I sure did. And I will continue to, every time she gets on this app, accuse people of things that they're not doing. I will keep doing it. I don't plan on doing much publicly regarding her, but I don't need to be public about it. I also know that she is continuing to violate the C&D, and you could do that, but I promise you, the restraining orders are coming next. All right? Just to confirm, all right? I spoke with Mike this morning, all right? We have zero intentions on letting Gabrielle Jacobson continue to lie about people. Yeah, nobody's calling her job, Ryan. She's lying. She's lying. Yeah, Mike is... We will continue and we will not stop. Restraining orders, and you could choose to violate them. You could... No, nobody's calling. We want her to work. That's what I want. You know, what up, Pippi? And we will get restraining orders, and we will keep doing that. And when she violates them, she will be held accountable. Period. You could choose to do what you want to do, but I promise you, you're not going to like the outcome. We're done taking it. Thank you, CJ. Hi. I'm not taking it. I know Feisty's not taking it. So, hi, Cam. She could fuck around and find out. But the three of us have every intention on making sure that she is held accountable when she does not abide by the legal lines. Thank you, CJ. Sorry, y'all. I get distracted. So yeah, I was shocked. I don't know how it's harder for me to get into nursing clinicals than somebody to get on the floor and practice nursing for a year. It's wild. Thank you, Christina. It's sick, dude. It's sick. It's not right. It's sick. And I don't think it's fair. Like, listen, can you imagine if I got up on this bitch and lied about people? The fucking app would be in an uproar. In uproar. They're in an uproar and I don't even lie about people. So why is it okay? Why is it okay? Oh, wow, that's crazy. I'm sorry, I can't. Right, and retaliation. She retaliated against Feisty, correct. I didn't see her today, though, y'all, because I worked, and then I came in and I filmed the Tennessee slaughter video, and then I just took a break from editing so I could do this. But now I fucking want Silvestro's potato salad, so I appreciate the person in the chat that brought it up. Oh my God, Tracy. I don't even listen. Here's the crazy thing. Thank you. I don't want to point out, I do not even talk about her. All right? I don't talk about her. So why did y'all know that I raised $3,500 for Gabby and the billboards? Did y'all know that? How many people in here knew that? Just one that is not welcome here, I guess. So she's just begging for a reaction, y'all. So she says some off-the-wall shit, hoping that people jump in. The nurse, where? She's in Florida. She's in jail right now. Hi, White Lotus. But listen, so like, I don't even react to stuff like that. No. That's crazy. Listen, I've been trying to get involved in less stuff. I'll deal with the P3DOs all day. But I don't want to deal with the other shit. And right now, I got my hands full with 3 of them. Three of them on this motherfucker. Did y'all know that Homebody Hideout is threatening the victims? Do you need me to repeat that? Homebody Hideout is stalking and threatening the victim's family. Did y'all see it? Yeah, Kaylee's video. Oh, yeah, I'll pull it up. I guess she wants new charges. That's the only thing I could think of. You can't do that. You can't stalk people. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna let you up. Yeah, hold on. You're not in my request. Hold on, let me get that video that I was looking for because I appreciate it. The family also has a GoFundMe, and Kaylee put it in her link. Something wrong with her. There you go. Now I see it. Oh, that's Darlene. I don't have you, Ryan.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, here, let me turn my camera on so everyone can see I'm at home because, you know, Gabby likes to say shit. I mean,
I heard somebody ask her what you were wearing.
I know, and I'm like, can you tell?
She can't say.
Yeah, you shouldn't know. But it was just, I appreciate everyone. I know that there are probably some of them in here. I said it because I was like, I told my husband, I said, screw it. I'm going to stream her then. If this is what she wants, cool, let's go. Fine. I wasn't even like speaking on her, barely ever. Right. But anyways, thank you. I was actually going to email JA myself because he's actually the one when she did all of her crap months ago. Huh?
I'm talking to Ryan. I don't even see you in my invite list.
That's weird. Yeah, because she's the one that told. Well, her and Sports Mom came in and said that you had put something on Reddit that you were going to contact.
I did.
And I was going to as well. But he agitates me because there's times that she's talked bad about me, and I've sent him direct proof and said, "Listen, I'm not," and it's no offense to anybody else, not you, not Feisty, anybody that's not local. But I'm like, I'm local. My taxes pay your wages.
Right.
Like, can you please help me do something with this chick? Because it's just getting annoying that she just keeps going and going and going and nothing gets done.
I know it's annoying because, you know, we deal with it as well. Yeah. No, Ryan, you're not even coming up on my list at all, dude.
That's weird.
I don't know. You can't, what's happening? Are you requesting on your end?
I was gonna say she was in my box, so
I understand that it's frustrating, right? But what she doesn't, I got nothing. Oh, there you go. Right. I know, find out. I know it's frustrating, but unfortunately, she seems to think that like our opinions are against the law, and they're not. And it sucks because she uses it as a way to victimize herself. But we're not even like I don't even talk about her much anymore.
Me
I
neither.
did that one video and I walked like I'm good. But
I mean, I might be in some of the streamers' lives here and there
Right.
just to kind of see the bullshit
Right.
that's going on, but like, I'm not actively seeking her out.
right.
Like, she is actively seeking me out in my lives that had nothing to do with her at all. And I
Right.
called her out for it, and that was
Yeah.
really the last I've said about her.
She does that with others as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And everything like just goes right into Dropbox and right. I don't like me reacting I'm sorry. Me reacting to the things that she is trying to say about me and my friends is not illegal. It's not against the law. She can't sue me for it, especially if I'm giving you the truth of the situation that she is lying about. There's nothing there.
And it's just like my husband said, because like, we've been, both him and I have been sick on and off all day today. Like,
I
all
invited,
weekend.
but you're still gone again. Hold on.
And so when I had heard, shout out to Mouse Potato, like everyone was messaging me like she's talking. Well, first was the little, whatever, her video, she calls it, but where she put, hey, Darlene, I hope you enjoy your drink. They sent me that. And then when she was live, I was watching Mouse Potato and my husband's like, is she talking about you? And I was like, yep. And he's like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was like, no. I was like, we've been home all day. And he was mad. And I was like, and now do you see why we like talk about her? Because this is the shit she does to people.
Right.
She,
It's unfortunate for her because I heard, I didn't see it for myself, but I did hear that she said that she went through footage and that's how she knew it was you. Unfortunately for her, JA can pull that footage and you can't just accuse people of stalking you. You cannot do that.
But even like my husband said, he goes, okay, so if you do go into Dunkin', there's nothing she can do anyways. It's a public establishment. As long,
Because you live there.
yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't, not
Yeah.
in your shoes, but
it'd be different. Like you traveled all the way to our
Absolutely.
area of Florida and went in. But for
100%.
me, I'm local. Like, why should I have to change my ways if I happen to go into that Dunkin'? I go into that Dunkin'. But either way, it's a public place. Like you can't sit here and accuse people like of
doesn't have ownership of a public place.
no. And especially if I didn't do anything to you. Like if I go into your establishment of work and don't say a word to you, I don't antagonize you, I don't even communicate with you, but
Right.
then you go and run your mouth online and say all these things about me, Miss Ma'am, what are you doing?
I wouldn't listen. I mean, this is just my opinion, but have y'all seen her fingernails? I wouldn't go near a Dunkin'.
No. Me either. No.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah.
And
So-
the audacity.
Well, I just want to say this.
Go ahead.
Darlene made the comment that she would rather her be targeting her than anybody else and that she can handle it. Just because Darlene can handle it does not mean she should have to.
I agree. I'm saying, me too. I also think it's very strange to have a GoFundMe up begging for money while getting your nails done. That's just my opinion. If you washed your hands, they wouldn't have that much shit under them.
Nope. It's very easy to go get one of those little brushes like at the Dollar Tree and like
It's crazy.
I mean I do them too. I scrub under because I have artificial. I scrub
Yeah.
underneath them things all the time.
Right, same.
So
It's unfortunate, but but I'm not taking it anymore. Every time somebody brings it to my attention, if it is something that should be reported, I will continue to report it.
yep.
I don't have a problem doing that.
It's not it's not okay. And like the chat even saying her doing anything to someone's drink and her being like, oh no, I just made it special. Like, what is wrong with them? What is wrong with you people?
I think that there are, no, same, Nicole. Listen, y'all, there was a year that I was out of work. I was taking care of my mother. I wasn't working. I wasn't getting my nails done. It's that fucking simple. When you don't have the means to do something, you just don't do it. And unfortunately for her, Right, that too, right? You don't get to fucking lie about us and then cry bully for our response to that. That's not how it goes. Because if you wanted it to stop, you would stop lying about us. It's truly that fucking simple.
But to go as far as saying she has the receipt, she got the footage, like, do these supporters, like I said over in Darlene's live, like, a part of me thinks that a majority of them are just instigating, like, purposely
Trolls.
egging this manic behavior on because it's funny. It's not funny.
Right.
It's not funny at all.
I don't think
Because
it's
at the end of the day,
it's
innocent
personal.
people, and more importantly, an innocent child is being affected.
I don't think I don't think that if she continues the way she is, that it'll be 2 weeks. No, the boss can't hand it to her. The boss can get it to JA.
No, the only people we were allowed to hand over security footage to was the police. That's it.
That's why I went to him. You know what I mean? I thought that when I heard
Yep.
Callie, whatever the fuck her name is, Callie made in her, well, that's mom content, Night Nurse, don't you know? When I went into her, when I was listening to the replay, sorry, Callie made herself look like a whole idiot. So in my mind, I'm like, she's gotta know. She's gotta be there trolling her. Because in my mind, nobody's that stupid. Not a big enough eye roll, y'all. Not a big enough eye roll. It's crazy. She's gonna be a shift lead, y'all. You watch. She's gonna be a shift lead. I can't.
Alrighty, I'm gonna hop back down. I appreciate you though.
You're good. You're good. I'm not gonna
Well,
be.
apparently she's talking about me right now.
I was in Mouse Potato Stream when I came live.
I don't see that she's on because I was looking. Someone messaged me and said she was talking about me and something. She threatened me. I'm not sure. I didn't hear any threats, but I don't know.
Already had the replays either.
Neither.
I could finish watching the
Either way.
replays. Darn.
I saw this one,
I mean,
the first one that she accused you in.
Yeah,
that's when
the
she
one
was
I saw.
still at work, right?
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
commented. Hold on. I commented. I'm trying to find my comment.
Because I was in Mouse Potatoes live for that one, and that because everyone was sending me shit, and I was like, "What is going on?" And so I went
I
into
said,
Mouse Potatoes.
well, I guess I'll email the investigator and have him get the Duncan footage.
Yeah.
And then I said, and did after I did.
Yeah, funny.
That was an hour ago.
Yeah, and then she was live because I was streaming her. She was at home and she kept
Yeah.
running her mouth still, and I'm just like,
Right.
"Shut- like enough. But she can, like I said, she can do what she wants. She can say what she wants. It's
She
not
can.
going to affect my life. Like, keep going.
Facts.
You're
I get
making
it.
yourself look like an idiot because people that know me know that I come with receipts. I could post my Life 360 right now and show you that I was never even there, like I have in the past when
Nobody-
she's accused
listen.
me.
Nobody
But-
thinks you were there. Nobody
know.
thinks you were there.
I know, but it's just funny
That's
that she
why.
doesn't. But it's just funny that she doesn't realize the people that she messes with always come with receipts. Like,
Yeah, well, and that's unfortunately, I really don't mean to sound like,
Two of a kind. What's your question? Sorry.
but that's why she winds up looking like a liar.
mm-hmm.
But
So-
yeah, no, nobody's doing any of that. Nobody's doing any of that, y'all. And nobody, listen, I can't imagine being like 20 feet from her because she just looks like she smells bad, you know?
I wouldn't even want to be anywhere near her. Like, and especially like you said, I'm sorry, but I see that
My
you don't
temper
shower,
I'm
you
too.
don't brush your teeth, you have zero
Oh, wait.
hygiene. I don't want you to. Somebody else is sending me.
Wait,
stuff.
did you see this clip? Hold on.
Is it on her page or was this
She
it?
said she handed you the drink personally.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah, you do. So, I can tell you what she ordered. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wants to know what she ordered because I know because I made her drink. Hey, Karen. Does anyone want to know what she made? I do.
It's so
You
embarrassing.
want to sit there, Darlene, and you want to sit there and say that you never showed up? Yeah, you did. You ordered a large iced coffee, 5 pumps of cookie dough, espresso, and coffee milk.
No, that's not my order. Nice try, though. Nice try.
Do you
But,
have the
I
Dunkin'
cut all
app?
sugar out of my diet, Gabby, because well, I take a weight loss shot, so and I'm trying to actively lose weight, so I don't have any sugar. That's a hell of a lot of fucking sugar. Like I don't do that.
Yeah, it is. That's a ton of sugar.
Like
Do you have the Dunkin'
like
app?
her shit because she likes sugar.
Because you can go back and show your past orders if you have the
Yeah.
Dunkin' app.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like dude, I can't right now because I'm on my actual phone and this
Yeah,
is
I don't know what
backup,
coffee
but
milk
still.
is. They didn't have it when
Wait, she.
I
there's
worked there.
four. Look.
And nice try with the timestamps getting the exact same drink that you just did so you wouldn't get caught.
What?
What?
Anything else?
What is she talking
What did she
about?
just say? What does that mean?
Timestamp for what?
So yeah, you did. And nice try with the timestamps getting the exact same drink that you just did so you wouldn't get caught.
What is she?
Anything else?
What?
Anything else, Darlene?
Yeah,
That
a
doesn't
lot.
make any sense.
Liar.
Yes, can you explain that? I speak for Darlene.
Have a pink
Let me
steering
tell you all what I was told by the detective. Every time she makes these false allegations, every time she makes a threat,
Every time.
you are to call
Every
and
time.
report it. Every time.
Every time.
Every single time. And then they will do something about it. So,
Because they'll get fucking tired of it.
Yep.
yep, every time. That's all I wanted to say, but every
Yeah,
stinking time.
I plan on doing that every single time.
Yep.
And she's commenting on my Jeep. Listen, y'all, I have videos on my TikTok of my Jeep. I've gone live in my Jeep before, so y'all know what the fuck it looks like. Like, are you kidding me? You're gonna use that as your proof?
What's your Dunkin' order?
Mine, I usually get small coffees because I can't do large. Okay, like I will be off the chains, and it's usually cream and no sugar. And sometimes I put like a sweetener, like a unsweetened, like French vanilla in there. Definitely not no damn sugared up damn drink. No,
You don't like cookie dough?
I mean,
Pumps of cookie dough.
I've never
That's an
tried it,
extra
'cause
pump.
it's got sugar
That's
in
like
it,
a
y'all.
diabetic coma type amount of sugar, dude.
If I had that right now, I would not be looking like this. I'd be like I'd be. It doesn't matter how long ago it was. I don't have that much shit in my coffee. Are you kidding me? No.
Anybody in here order 5
They even have. No, do they even have cookie dough right now? I mean, Baby Daddy
do.
gets an extra pump of sugar, but
I think they,
They do have cookie dough?
I don't. Like I said, my app is on this
I'll
phone.
look right now.
But
I
yeah,
would
no.
imagine
I get less
it's not that
mocha.
stupid, you know.
I get 2 pumps of mocha.
I do everything sugar free. Like I said,
I'm 2 of a kind. Were you just asking about that Brie person? Was that your question? I still can't find your question. I was looking. Well, how many Darlene? There's probably millions of Darlenes.
well, I
You
don't
said
know.
iced coffee, right?
Yep. Which I do iced because listen, we're in Florida. I don't drink much hot coffee.
It's so fucking hot, dude.
Like I
Alright.
can't do it. It's like 100 and plus with the heat
There
index.
is cookie dough. There
There is
is.
cookie dough.
Yeah. There
No,
is.
there's too much sugar.
It is too much sugar for me.
Too much sugar for me. Like I can't do that. Like I said, I'm on a weight loss journey.
I missed
There's
it. I'm
no
sorry.
sugar in my diet. None. And just for the record, like
Vicky says, I don't know, but the other Darlene sounds like a good time drinking coffee like that.
damn, that means I'm not a good time? Shit. I'm teasing.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Lisa, how do you know that's Gabby's order?
Oh.
I drink iced mocha lattes.
I know that she did say that she uses that what is it, the coffee milk or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. She said something about coffee milk.
Hi, Raising Muffin.
She said it earlier today. Something with her coffee with
Always a plot twist,
So-
Jody.
Salty bitch, you can go back back and look at your orders on the Dunkin' app. And I just want to say that you can make your app say any name you want because mine has stir please in it.
Well, and that's what I said. You were in there. I was like,
So,
you know,
you
how
can-
do I know that she didn't put my name down on one when, because
Well,
like,
you have to go by your app.
true. I don't know. Does it say? See, it's been so long that I've like ordered.
I'll
Does
tell you
it
right
say
now.
that? But when you order it, like
did.
I know that the sticker's on there, but does it say mobile order?
I'll tell you right now. Hold on. It's
Yes.
good. I
Yes.
see
Yes.
my transaction. Look, transaction history.
Yep. Yeah. It'll say,
only
it says what the
goes
drink
back.
was and if.
Mine only goes back to May for some reason, but
But
Oh,
either
well,
way,
I mean,
yeah.
and what if that person that was there named Darlene, what if she was like a DV victim or hiding or like, and look,
Gabby
this
doesn't
is
give a
just
fuck.
wild.
Gabby's
doesn't
a
care.
perk, dude.
Well, I know, but that I think of stuff like that.
Well, the truth of it is, the surveillance cameras can be gotten by the investigator.
Yep.
So one way or another, she's going to learn to stop lying about people.
Yeah.
Because it's gross. It's gross.
And I'm still like, my husband was like so pissed. He's like, we need to call corporate. And I'm still like on the fence. Like I want to, but then on the other hand, I
No,
don't
let
because
that
I know
bitch
that they're
work,
going to
dude.
fire
Go
her.
handle it another way.
So did I, but I stopped myself. Yeah,
Yeah,
I stopped
that was me.
myself.
'Cause I was like, no, they're going to fire her. And that's exactly what she wants.
And that's what she wants, y'all.
Yeah.
Right? We went
Yeah.
through this with Victoria.
And they absolutely will over this. They will.
Right. And do it legally. Nobody has to fucking stalk her. Nobody has to call or nobody has to do any of that. So let her fucking work, dude. Fuck her. That's just my opinion. I think the people,
Salty B, I think they would.
I think that thank you, Fontaine. I think that a lot of people think that I have all this control over people that I really don't have. Like, I can tell people, I don't think you should do this, but I can't fucking force them not to do this. Right, 4 hours. Listen, y'all, it's so funny to me when she's like, I'm gonna give $100 to this, and I'm like, girl, you ain't making real money. You're working 4 hours a day, 3 times a week. Like,
She's doing an awful lot with that little paycheck.
listen,
All right, I'm gonna drop something's going on with my service and stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to
All right, love your face.
back. Didn't I? At work this morning. I thought I did.
But anyways, thank you.
Oh.
I'll chit chat with you. I'll find a way that.
But I'm not going to be much longer anyway. I want to get back to editing this
But
video.
I'll
but-
message you so that way, like if
Yeah.
anything comes,
Don't
you
do
have
don't do it here.
Instagram.
Yeah, my TikTok DMs, y'all. I have legitimately over 1,000 DMs right now. It's so bad. It is so bad.
I'll message you on IG.
But yes, message me on Instagram.
Perfect. Thanks, dear.
Because I don't plan on stopping. And I will everything reportable. I will report.
No, same. And I'm gonna go message John myself. I mean, if it takes it to me having to go into the police department tomorrow and sit down with him, I will. I don't care.
Yep.
I'm over it. So
I would too, especially if you've been quiet.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all. People have to understand that. Why, boss? Without drama, she has nothing, y'all. She has nothing without drama. Okay? She has to drum it up, especially when it's financially motivated. Okay? I can't tell you. I gotta make Naps a mod so she could come in here. She doesn't have a case, all right? Even if she had a criminal case, it would be the DA. She wouldn't need a lawyer, okay? A civil case. What is the grounds for a civil case? I did. I heard that a couple of them did. Yes, I heard that a couple of them did leave. What would be? I'm just curious what she's talking about. As far as where did this come from? Thank you. Where did this picture come from? You could answer me in Instagram. It's cat's water. When? I'm not going to talk about it right now, y'all. I need to do some digging around. You're good. Ryan, you still here? Weird. Yeah, but that, I'll get to it when I end, y'all. I don't want to, I hate, listen, y'all, one of my biggest fucking pet peeves is, right, one of my biggest fucking pet peeves, all right, is when people, I texted you, is when people say, like, start saying something and then go, nothing. It drives me crazy. I need a bit to dig into it first. Ah, I love it. I love it. I didn't get my pajama pants yet. I need to get on him, actually. I know, it drives me crazy, and I know, but that wasn't my fault. Yeah. But that could have predated. You understand what I'm saying? Find out. You know what I'm talking about? Listen to me. I keep telling myself that after Billy gets fixed, they'll calm down. The PJ pants in my merch. Because Finn was fucking crazy when she was a baby, y'all. I don't even know what they are. They're usually laying around me, but they're not here. I did. I don't know. 3 boxes is... Did y'all see K9 Mattis died? K9 Mattis died. I meant to make a post about it. He was like the first K9 that I followed on TikTok. So sad, dude. So sad. Yeah, I feel bad for his owner. I know. So sad. I hate, like, I keep telling myself, I'm going to stop fucking with these animals that are on TikTok because I get, like, attached to them. And then I get, like, super upset when they die. And I'm like, I'm about to end, find out. I want to get back to editing the Tennessee murder video. And listen, I really don't scroll much anymore on, I was trying to, I'm sorry. I was trying to play the video.
This video is for everyone following the homebody story. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're going to want to go to my YT and watch the 3 lives that have to do with all of this. The first one is going to be where she came on and said that she did not have a felony charge. All of this was a lie, and she told her version of the story and how it got to be a battery instead of the felony, which we realized throughout her story that it was all lies. The second part, which is the next day, where we finally received the police report and found out the actual truth. And then the third part, where the victim...
Did you read the decision from Herb?
Family wanted to come on and defend their child and husband's name. Going on to harass this family. She has threatened legal action against the wife for speaking her truth. She is starting these...
Well, legal action, bitch. Better go hang around Gabby. You ain't got no legal action. You got on this motherfucker and defamed your fucking victim. You don't got no legal action. They do. Oh.
Smear campaign against the mother, saying that she has all these charges, and just Just crazy work.
Guess what? I don't give a shit what charges the mother has, because the mother should have a murder charge for burying you, walking in on assaulting her son. So if that's not there, I don't give a fuck.
Somebody was the perpetrator in that.
I don't care what the mother did. What the mother did has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that you assaulted her kid.
To watch everything this family is posting or doing, and has found the link that they have made for help to get justice for the minor victim in this. She has already called me out for how much I sent to help. I did not make hundreds on this interview. I don't know where you think that or why you think that. I don't even think I got a subscriber during this interview. If I did, okay, I was confused. I donated to them as soon as they made it, and I'm so confused by you, girl. What does that
The link is in Kaylee's bio if anybody wants to donate.
with? I mean, I haven't even shared it yet. I'm going to. I plan on it, but you are stalking them so hard that you knew, and they literally just made this. That's crazy work. So I want everybody to at least view it or share it if possible. The link is in my bio. It's going to be the top link, and if we can help this family, that would be amazing. I'm also going to share what
I don't know why there wouldn't be, why isn't there a protective order there? Isn't that normally the case with like a victim and a perp? So like, why is she able to slander him? Has her followers gone down at all?
made that night.
Does anybody know?
Because I'm just released a new feature, and they
Believe the children, right? Unless
17.9. Not fast enough. Not fast enough. I know. Sorry. I'm about to end. I got so much to keep up with, y'all. No, you're good. You're absolutely good. I don't have a message. It needs to be 0. You're right. Here we go. That's what it was. Yeah, I got it. All right, y'all. Too many followers. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna finish editing Bird Dirt. Yes, I love y'all. I'm gonna finish filming the Tennessee video. Oh, look what I got. No, you messaged me. And listen, everybody's trying to tell me something. Okay, everybody's trying to tell me something. All of my friends are like sending me crystals and shit. Like, so they sit on this little table over here. I have Kat sent me some. Ryan sent me some. I leave them all in a neat little thing right here. This is part of my mom, right? I dropped my P.O. box on Gabby's subreddit. Okay. So now you have my full name and address, my date of birth. What more do you need to serve me? You know? Weird. I hope everybody has a good day. I will get back to you. Just give me a bit. I'm going to edit this video before I start going through my notifications. All right. Hope everybody has a good day. Don't do anything I want to do. These TikTok streets, they're a fucking problem. So try to stay out of messes. Okay. No messes.